First up, a generational clash that defined a card game for millions. It's time to as we pit the original series against its first and most famous successor. In one corner, we have the show that started it all, Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the story of Yugi Moto, a young boy who solves an ancient puzzle and awakens the spirit of an Egyptian pharaoh Atem. Their duels are not just games, they are shadow games. Mystical battles where the stakes are souls and the fate of the world hangs in the balance. The tone is dark and mythic, a story of destiny, ancient prophecies, and a king reclaiming his legacy to save humanity from supernatural evil. In the other corner is its successor, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Set several years later, the world has moved on. The card game is now a global phenomenon, and our stage is the Duel Academy, a high school dedicated to training the next generation of pro duelists. Our hero is Jaden Yuki, a talented, easygoing slacker who duels for the pure fun of it. While GX begins as a lighthearted slice of life school story, the series takes a dramatic turn in its later seasons. The stakes escalate from school rivalries to soul-crushing despair as he battles literal demons and even his own dark side. It's a fundamental shift in stakes and philosophy. Is the true king of games the destined pharaoh playing for the fate of the world, or is it the passionate kid who starts out just having fun but is forged into a hero through his own personal war against the darkness? Welcome to Anime Verzuz, where we pit fictional rivals in anime against each other in a head-to-head battle for the crown. But I won't give the verdict. You, the audience, are the real judge and jury. So get those keyboards ready. It's a war on all fronts. So, ladies and gentlemen, grab yourselves a seat, prepare your judgments, and welcome to my anime lounge. Next, a showdown between two modern titans of action comedy that blend high stakes chaos with a surprisingly heartfelt character dynamic. In one corner, we have the frenetic, genre-mashing insanity of Dan Da Dan. The story kicks off with a simple bet between two high schoolers, Momo, who believes in ghosts but not aliens, and Ken, who believes the opposite. When they both venture into occult hotspots to prove their points, they discover that both aliens and ghosts are very, very real, getting tangled up in supernatural curses and powers in the process. Dan Da Dan is pure, uncut chaos, a whirlwind of sci-fi horror, absurd comedy, and blossoming romance where our heroes fight everything from spirits to extraterrestrials in a battle for their lives and occasionally testicles. In the other corner, we have the cool, sophisticated, and deceptively wholesome world of Spy X Family. To prevent a war between rival nations, a master spy, Twilight, must create a picture-perfect fake family to get close to a reclusive politician. Under the alias Lloyd Forger, he adopts a telepathic little girl, Anya, and enters a marriage of convenience with Yor, a city hall clerk who moonlights as a deadly assassin. None of them know each other's secret identities, leading to a brilliant comedy of errors where they must navigate PTA meetings, national security threats, and the task of being a normal family, all while accidentally healing each other's past traumas. This is a clash of comedic energy. Which action comedy captures your heart? Is it the slick, charming, and surprisingly profound story of the Forger family who find real connection in a life built on lies? Or do you prefer the high-octane, absurd, and wildly creative supernatural chaos of Dan Da Dan, which finds its heart in the bond between two weirdos against the universe?
Falcon!
Next, we're sinking our teeth into the world of vampire aristocracy. This is a battle of aura, a showdown between two ancient, powerful nobles who command respect and fear in very different ways. In one corner, we have the Silent King, Cadiz as Trauma de Rezel from Noblesse. After an 820-year slumber, this ancient and all-powerful noble awakens in modern-day South Korea. He's a being of immense, near absolute power, but his presence is defined by his quiet dignity and stoicism. Rezel doesn't need posture. His authority is a fact of nature as the Noblesse, a hidden protector and judge of his kind. His story is about an ancient guardian adjusting to the modern world, protecting his new friends from shadowy organizations with effortless, overwhelming force. He's the ultimate power fantasy of quiet confidence. In the other corner, we have the charismatic Prince of the Night, Kaname Karan from Vampire Knight.
Kaname-sama. Damn!
The setting is Cross Academy, a school with a day class for humans and a secret night class for elite aristocratic vampires. Kaname is their pure blood leader, exuding an aura of dark charm, danger, and melancholic authority. Unlike Rezel's quiet power, Kaname's influence is active and political. He is a master manipulator at the center of a gothic romance, playing a long game of love, betrayal, and vampire politics to protect the one he loves. He is the alluring, tragic figure who commands loyalty through fear, respect, and calculated affection. So, which vampire noble reigns supreme? Is it the stoic, overwhelmingly powerful guardian of Noblesse, whose authority is absolute and unquestioned? Or do you prefer the brooding, manipulative prince of Vampire Knight, who navigates a dark world of romance and intrigue with captivating charm?
ひざまずけ。これが本来あるべき目線の高さだ。
連絡を。遠くへ飛んでいこうとも。君は世界でただ一人の。
Next up is a battle of supernatural mysteries, where gifted factions wage secret wars in the shadows of modern Japan. In one corner, we have the literary powered conflicts of Bungo Stray Dogs. Set in the city of Yokohama, the story follows the armed detective agency, a group of investigators with supernatural abilities who tackle cases too dangerous for regular police. Their rivals are the ruthless Port Mafia, a criminal organization with its own roster of powerful ability users. The twist? Nearly every character is named after a famous literary figure, and their powers are inspired by their work. We see the world through the eyes of Atsushi Nakajima, an orphan who discovers he can transform into a were-tiger. That's right, a werewolf and a tiger combined, and is recruited into the agency, finding a new family among these eccentric detectives as they clash with the mafia in a battle of wits and power. In the other corner, the stylish, color-coded turf wars of K-Project. In this version of Japan, 7 kings are granted incredible supernatural powers, forming clans that share their abilities and follow their ideology. The story kicks off when Yashiro Isana, a carefree high school student, is suddenly accused of murdering a member of the hot-headed Red Clan. Now hunted by them and investigated by the orderly Blue Clan, Yashiro must prove his innocence while unraveling a conspiracy that questions his very identity. All set against a beautiful backdrop of stunning visual flair and fluid action. This is a clash of supernatural gang warfare. Do you prefer the gritty, character-driven drama of Bungo Stray Dogs with its clever literary references and clash between detectives and mobsters? Or does the sleek, aesthetic-driven mystery of K-Project with its vibrant clan politics and philosophical battles between kings win your vote.
Plum blossoms in the snow!
Next, we're heading back to school for a battle of the ultimate misfit classes, where unconventional education is the only path to survival. In one corner, we have Assassination Classroom. A powerful octopus-like creature destroys most of the moon and threatens to destroy the Earth in 1 year. His one condition, he will teach the lowest ranked class 3E, giving them the chance to assassinate him before graduation to save the world. These misfits soon find that their target, Koro-sensei, is the best teacher they've ever had. He not only trains them in assassination, but also teaches them academics and life lessons, helping them discover their hidden potential. It's a bizarre and heartwarming story about how the mission to kill their teacher ends up saving them from their own feelings of failure. In the other corner, we have Classroom of the Elite. The setting is the prestigious Tokyo Metropolitan Advanced Nurturing High School, an institution designed to cultivate Japan's future leaders. Beneath its perfect surface lies a brutal meritocracy, where students are divided into classes from A to D, with Class D being the dumping ground for defective students. We meet the quiet and unassuming Kiyotaka Ayonokoji, who, despite appearing average, is a secret mastermind who manipulates his classmates and the school's complex systems from the shadows. Their goal isn't just to learn, it's to claw their way up the school hierarchy by any means necessary, exposing the dark, competitive nature of an elite education. This is a battle of heart versus mind. Which class of misfits captures your votes? Is it the students of Class E who find their strength and self-worth through the bizarre and genuine mentorship of their target? Or do you prefer the cold, calculated psychological warfare of Class D, where the students must become master manipulators to survive a system designed to crush them?
You said you were gonna kick me in the face.
What, you calling me a liar?
Right. Ready?
Hey, squeeze it, Nick.
Fire!
Let's get into a battle of raunchy school comedies that push the boundaries of taste in completely different ways. In one corner, we have the high stakes, high tension absurdity of prison school. Hachimitsu Academy? Boy, I think that's how you say it. Hachimitsu Academy, once a prestigious all-girls school, opens its door to boys, but only 5 are admitted. After a disastrous attempt to peep into the girls' bath, these 5 boys are sentenced to a month in the school's on-campus prison, lorded over by the ruthless and domineering underground student council. What follows is a battle of wits that is treated with the seriousness of a prison escape thriller filled with elaborate plans, psychological warfare, and ridiculous, over-the-top suspense, all revolving around the boys' desperate attempts to survive their sentence and outsmart their beautiful but brutal wardens. In the other corner, we have the rebellious political satire of Shimoneta, a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. In a dystopian Japan, all lewd language and materials have been outlawed, and citizens wear devices that monitor their speech. High school student Okuma just wants to get close to his crush, the pristine student council president Anna. Good lord. But he's forcibly recruited by a panty-masked terrorist known as Blue Snow. Her mission to fight societal oppression by spreading lewd material as the leader of the rebellious group Socks.
The O looks just like a butthole.
Shimoneta uses its outrageous premise to launch a full-blown assault on censorship, where dirty jokes are acts of terrorism and the fight for filth is a fight for freedom. So, what's your brand of ecchi comedy? Do you prefer the tense, psychological, and absurdly dramatic prison break antics of Prison School? Or does the crown go to the wild, satirical rebellion of Shimoneta, where comedy is a weapon against a puritanical world?
遠ざかったり近づいたり遠ざかったりいかん
最近では奥間くん自身を垂れてしまいたいと考えるようになってしまっているんですの。
And now, for the main event! For our final battle, we're pitting two modern superhero titans against each other in a clash of philosophy. It's the earned struggle versus the existential crisis. In one corner, the ultimate underdog story, My Hero Academia. In a world where 80% of the population has superpowers called quirks, our protagonist Midoriya is born without one. Despite this, he dreams of becoming a hero like his idol, All Might. After a fateful act of selfless bravery, Midoriya is chosen by All Might to inherit his legendary quirk One for All. This isn't an easy path. The power shatters his body, and he must train relentlessly to control it, attending a prestigious high school for heroes in training. My Hero Academia is a heartfelt journey about perseverance, the meaning of heroism, and the idea that true strength is earned through struggle and determination. In the other corner, we have the satirical powerhouse One Punch Man. This series flips the script entirely. Our hero Saitama is a hero for fun who trains so hard that he can defeat any enemy with a single punch. But this overwhelming strength has led to a deep, self-imposed existential crisis. With no challenge left, he's become profoundly bored and disillusioned. The story is a brilliant satire of shonen and superhero tropes, exploring what happens when the hero has already reached a peak. Saitama's struggles aren't against villains, but against the mundane problems of daily life, like missing a supermarket sale. This is a battle of ideals. What makes a hero? Is it the grueling journey from powerless to powerful, defined by grit and the will to never give up like My Hero Academia? Or is it the search for meaning and purpose when you already have all the power in the world, like the existential quest of One Punch Man? Whose world of heroes reigns supreme?
Fear not, citizens! Hope has arrived! Because I am here!
This is it. This is the feeling I've been looking for!
And that's a wrap on today's showdown. The stage is set, the arguments have been made, but the real battle is just beginning. Now the final verdict falls to you. Who are your champions? Was it Yugi's mythic destiny or Jaden's raw passion for the game? Did you prefer the wholesome espionage of Spy X Family or the chaotic supernatural absurdity of Don to Don? Get down into the comments section and let the final war begin. I don't just want to see your votes, I want to see your arguments. Defend your favorites and challenge your rivals, and make a case for why your pick is the undisputed champion. This is what Anime Verzuz is all about. Thank you for joining me in the Anime Lounge. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button!
Share with your friends or anyone who loves anime like us.
Tell your friends about me.
I'll see you all for the next Anime Verzuz. I appreciate you all for watching, and as we always do when we close out, let's all raise a glass in the air. Here's to anime.